Hello, and welcome to another iSounds podcast. Today, I've got great pleasure. We are joined by
Ricardo.
Hello, Ricardo, and of course we do have
Hello, it's Jan.
Jan with us as well. Some of the other guys are up to other things on iSounds. They've edited their podcasts and they're uploading them. Some are rendering as we speak, which takes quite a long time, as we've discovered, right, Rich?
That's right, Jay.
When one of them we're rendering at the moment, it's a 39-minute or 40-minute special, and it's taking about an hour and 15 to render. So we thought it'd be a really good idea to do a podcast about what iSounds means to you. And we're going to use a bit of an influence here from somebody called... do you know this guy, Rich?
Oh, Rudyard Kipling.
Yeah, Rudyard Kipling. Now, we've got a poem here, or the beginning of a poem. This will help guide us throughout our podcast, which, as we say, is what iSounds is all about from Ricardo's perspective. So, Ricardo, do you want to read the poem, or do you want me to read it? Okay, here we go. Just these first 4 lines.
I kept 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when and how and where and who.
Expertly read by Rich. Are you familiar with that one, Jan, or is that a new one on you?
No, that's a new one. I know the what, who, where, when, how and why, but I've never heard it in a poem.
Well, there we go. And that helps remember, especially when doing interviews as well, you know, especially... Oh, sorry, it's my elbow on the table. Especially doing interviews, and you can use that. Just elbow wars.
Round one, ding ding.
and we can use that. So what we've done is we've put those words, how, why, when, where, what, and who, and we've put them into this really cool thing, Rich, haven't we, called wheelofnames.com. So do check those guys out. Must give a shout out to where we get these resources and stuff. It's free, and you can put things in this spinny thing. And what we're going to do, Rich, do you want to just click the clicker?
Here we go.
That's what it sounds like.
Ooh, it's who.
Oh, hold up, everyone. Here we go. Absolutely.
Into the studio.
Yeah, so the first one on the wheel, as Jan was saying there, let's remove that, is where. So, Rich, from your perspective, where does iSounds happen?
At the Smokehouse at 6 South Street, Ipswich.
Yep, it certainly is there. And can I ask, man, is there anywhere... or any other landmarks that are nearby to where we're based that might help people find it?
Yeah, Coes.
Yep.
There's a Chinese just up the road. You just follow that round and sort of look for Coes, and then go, I don't know, straight round, and you can hardly miss it. It's got funky colours on the outside on the walls.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Pink, yellow, green, and
Isn't it off
tunes.
Orford Street? It's Orford
I've
Street,
never
isn't it?
never
It comes
looked,
down
so,
to
yeah.
Norwich Road, and then there's Coes as well. Like you said, it's a really good landmark.
Yeah, so if you're coming up, you're looking for Coes, and you go down the side of Coes and then turn left, I think it is.
Yep, South Street, car park.
SSS 6 South Street.
Yeah. And where are we at the moment? Because people might be thinking, well, they look at the building and go, what that's massive. Whereabouts are we situated at the moment, mate?
Round the table.
We are. It's around the table. But are we in the, I don't know, are we in the Max Suite? Because we've got a Max Suite.
No, we're across the way from the Max Suite. I don't know the actual name for this room.
Yeah, you do. We're in the Smokehouse. It's on
The Smokehouse.
So
many apologies to all you guys out there. Yes, we are actually in the Smokehouse.
There we are. I think I am. Are you here? I think I'm here. Are you here? I think.
No, I'm at the library.
But that's cool. And of course, some really good stuff goes on at the library. But yeah, we are at the Smokehouse, just demonstrating that of an evening there might be a gig. You've been to iDJ before, right?
Yeah, so I actually participated in doing a live night show there in 2018, I think it was.
That was awesome, man. Yeah, I heard a lot about it, and there was one of those recently. So, lots of IDJ events that go on throughout the year here at the Smokehouse of an evening. All of the preparation, much like iSounds, is done in here during the daytime. So, it's a building that could be used all the time.
Lots of live music.
Yeah, live.
Multifunctional.
Absolutely, I've been called worse. Thanks for that. So, Rich, anyway, so do you want to click the clicker of clickness, and let's see what we get next. Here we go. Play along at home, folks.
We are at... Oh, it's Who.
There it is. Thanks very much. Lovely.
That's nice. I like that.
A bit more of that.
Or confetti.
Love it. And so who? So Rich, on that one, who? Now you can take that in a different direction, really. Like, who have you met? You know, have you met some people you get on with? Who could come to the course? Those sorts of things. So which one do you want to start on?
Start at the beginning, basically. I started this course, oh, blimey, 2017, 2018.
Yeah, quite possible. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
This is my 7th course.
Uh-huh.
And I love it. There's a few that I never used to really get on with. I used to get on with, name and no names here. But you can tell by the laugh who you...
That's all right. Yeah, no, Rich, you were saying earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
When you thought, hang on, who's this guy?
Yeah.
That's me. Who's this crazy guy?
Yeah.
But over the years,
we've got on really, really well. When we
So
first
why
met
do
before.
you keep coming back onto the courses? What are you after? What are you looking for?
Well,
What are you looking
I'm
for?
after that car outside. Yeah, that's nice actually. You sit out there and when it's wet, you can just stay dry. No, I like meeting the. I like refreshing my skills, meeting the tutors, Jay, and Uncle Janice, Auntie Janice, Uncle Jay and Auntie Janice. Sorry. And I've met a few really good people down here. My friend Christine had come down here 2018, I think she last came down here with Lorraine.
Yes, of course. So
Haven't seen
yeah,
Lorraine for a while, but
met some cool people. Who could come on this course, then, Rich?
Anyone who's over 19.
Okay, so
19 plus.
And we're sort of saying, perhaps, a little help with well-being, people maybe not in the best place with the mental health or additional needs as well. Basically, it's welcome for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I hope you've always been welcome here. You always will be welcome here, and that's really cool, man.
Even when I die, I'm going to still come back and haunt this place if it still exists, and if it don't, then
come back anyway.
Yeah.
Now, thanks for that, Rich. So yeah, iSounds and iDJ and many of the other courses, all through iLearn, are available to adults from age 19 plus. Totally free as well, isn't it, Rich?
I've got my hand up, but you can't see that.
He's got his hand up.
Just a quick question. When does the next iSounds course start in 2022?
Hang on, we haven't got that yet on the spinny wheel. Shall we give it the old clickety-click?
We'll find out in the next one, won't we?
Come on, then. There we go. It's spinning round. Why, how, what? Oh.
Okay.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, wait for the round. There we go. We've got the round. A bit slow, the audience today. Come on, guys. Keep up with it.
What?
I love the confetti. I think it looks really cool.
So Rich, what have you learned on iSounds? What do you do if you've never been before?
So if you're totally brand new at this?
What could people expect if they're coming to iSounds?
Well, when I first came down here, we used to, obviously we sit in the main room now, but when I first came down here, we were welcome, we had cups of tea when it weren't COVID, and it was a lot better situation in the world. I used to sit down there and go to sleep because Joe used to bore me, but no, you can meet loads of new friends, gain transferable skills, I suppose you could call them.
Okay.
Just
Like
have a
what
really,
kind of
really good time.
skills then? What kind of skills do you think are transferable?
I don't know.
Confidence?
Confidence, team building,
Okay.
so on and so forth.
Speaking, listening?
Yeah, doing what you're actually meant to do, like helping
taking
with
part.
the equipment. Getting my teeth tangled up there. So.
No, not at all, mate. And
Yeah.
what have you enjoyed most out of what we've done here?
All these courses that I've done.
Yeah.
100% attendance on the register. I've got a cake today for 100% attendance.
That is brilliant. 100%. Every session you've turned up for, haven't you?
Even
Which
the
was
week
your
that you weren't
personal
here.
target, wasn't it?
Yep, even when I don't know, but even when you guys weren't here, this weren't going ahead, 3 weeks ago, I still turned up. So even if I hadn't turned up on that week off, I'd have still had 100% attendance.
Is that important to you that it's regular, that you have a routine?
Yeah. That's the reason why I get out of bed at 12:30 every Tuesday. So,
Absolutely.
Sunday I was up at 3:20. Monday I was up at 2 o'clock. Today I was up at 12:30. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be up before 12.
Mate, good on you. So we've been creating lots of podcasts this time round as well. So if somebody says, what am I going to be creating? Podcasts, music making. Have you enjoyed it? Would you recommend it?
Yes, I definitely recommend it. I've spoke to my mate Andy, who lives up at Rose Hill Road, Montrose Court, other side of town, up near up the top of Bishop's Hill.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he can't get here because he's too much of a lazy ass. So his brother literally does everything for him. He waits on him hand and foot, makes his tea, makes his dinner.
Okay.
Just does everything for him, and yeah.
Okay, but it's open for other people to come along, isn't it?
Yeah, it's open to...
So, is Andy, is it?
Andy, yeah.
Andy, if you're listening, come on down.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she's
and,
right.
and also remember that we've also got that support in place, so if people need a bit more encouragement before the courses to come along, or afterwards to see if they're okay, then we have that in place as well with this sort of engagement role. So lots of support, as well as the skills that you learn when you're actually on the courses too.
I mean, at the start of this course, I wouldn't be sitting here now. I wouldn't be in front of a mic. I wouldn't have headphones on. I'd just pick you as anything.
Right.
So I've grown up quite a lot. I'm having to choose my words carefully, obviously, on this, but I've grown up quite a lot.
But even choosing your words carefully is part of the skill, isn't it? To learn, how to speak in a group clearly and
Have your voice heard, I think,
Yeah.
is the way forward.
And that's glad you are having your voice heard, Rich, 100%.
Mind you, there's only us three here, so it's a lot easier.
You're
in smaller
forgetting
groups,
about
I
the
mean.
millions and millions listening all across the world. Should we hit the clicker and see what happens? Go for it.
What are we up to this time, then?
3 left.
let's see.
Oh, this is a nice one, Rich. Now, come on, audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think they wait for their cue on that one.
I think
weren't
they were, yeah. Rich, when does iSounds take place? So a nice, real short...
So just
sharp one.
iSounds,
Yep.
what I'm on now,
Yep.
takes place on a Tuesday between 10 o'clock and 12:30. I haven't done that for a while. I have done it, but I haven't done it for a while.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm not normally up. But then it used to be 1 till 4 o'clock, but now they're being a little bit more lenient and giving us half 1 till 4 o'clock.
That's right, yeah,
So you
half
get that
one.
extra half an hour.
Yep. So yeah, every Tuesday, I guess we'd say during term time, but just check that out because you can go on to outloudmusic.org where all of the info is. But if you're wondering, iSounds is on Tuesday generally. And iDJ, do you know when iDJ is, Rich?
iDJ is on a Thursday and
is.
it's now 10 till 12:30, whereas it used to be 12:30 till 2:30. Last time out.
Yep. And there are other courses, iSounds Plus and iDJ Plus, that are all part of the iLearn package. And those are available. They're on different days, sometimes Wednesday morning, I think, sometimes Wednesday afternoon. Have a look on the site. All the info's there. But generally, Tuesdays and Thursdays, iSounds and iDJ.
That's right, and the iSounds runs for 10 weeks, 10 sessions, doesn't it?
10 sessions.
10 sessions.
The first one, I'll just cut in on that one because the
Absolutely.
first ever iSounds I did was actually 12 weeks. Then the government thought, oh, I'll tell you what, we'll just cut 2 weeks off.
Oh.
So it used to be 12,
I did, yeah.
but now it's down to 10.
Crazy stuff, right?
But yeah, thanks to the Suffolk County Council for funding these courses.
Otherwise, like I was saying to you two earlier, without this place, what would I be doing on a Tuesday? Probably still be in bed.
It's a good
Watch the
question.
sunset.
If anyone knows the answer, write in. Info at Outloud Music. Anyway, here we are. Rich, let's do the clickety-click on the clicker.
Get your fingers off it.
All right, mate, sorry.
So we've got 2 left.
It's how and why.
And it's just about how.
Oh, that is cusping.
Oh wow,
Thank you very
the
much,
audience is
audience.
awake.
Whoa,
Thanks, Rose.
there's a yowl there as well.
Yeah, there's a yell there, like someone had got their foot caught in a
That was a
mouse
howl,
trap.
not a
Yeah.
howl. It was a howl.
With this one, Rich, how accessible is the building, do you think?
Oh, very. Very. You're made to feel very welcome at this place. It's a
Right.
very, very, in my terms or point of view, a very, very welcoming place. Get your teeth sorted out. Two of the best tutors you could ever come across, to a degree. There's a few people who I haven't seen down here for a while who are at the reception. So you've got Joe.
Yep.
Ed's left. There's another two in the front there, two women. Caitlin, and there's another one as well. I can't remember her name. But yeah, you're made to feel very, very welcome at this, to me, very special place.
Oh, thanks,
Well,
mate.
may it continue?
Oh, that's sorry, very good. So that's how accessible we are here at South Street Studios, which of course is the where I Learn is based.
So you're made to feel welcome, and then you feel safe when you're here.
Oh, yeah. To a degree, I feel safe. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, I feel more safe here than I do at home sometimes.
Hey, thank you.
But that's another story.
Let's clickety click.
You really think we need to?
Yeah,
We've
come
only
on, we've got one left. Let's do it though.
Wonder what it'll be.
Oh, it's like a record spinning around.
Will the audience give us a round of applause though, as it has landed on Y, of course.
Which is the last
Should we
one
give
of
our own
the-
round of applause then? Woo! Oh, we got one!
Oh, all right. So there we are, Rich. With this, I've got an email as well. Thanks for that.
Check it out.
Check it out now, my email brother. So yeah, Rich, we've
You're
got
right.
why. Why would you suggest to come here? So no one, you haven't got, someone's on the edge and, I'm not sure if I want to go or not. Why should they come here?
Because it's a really good laugh. When you get the full amount of people who are actually meant to be in this room at the same time. So when I started here in, 2017, 2018, there was about 10 of us. And then now, fast forward about 2 or 3 years, and there's only one of us, which is me.
Well, some of the others are away doing other things, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah.
But they have taken part in the course over the 10 weeks.
One-hit wonders.
Got a lot of content there. But this is a special with you today.
I'm lucky.
Why do you think people should come along?
Why, personally, I can't really tell you that off the top of my head because nothing's coming into my brain. But it's just a very special place to be.
Someone said this morning it gives them something to do on a day when perhaps they don't have something to do,
Yeah,
So
I mean, I go up with my mates and I play snooker, I play pool, I play on a tablet, play Candy Crush, do word search if I ain't tearing them up and chucking them in the bin. Yeah, I suppose you're right when you think about it like that. It's a good way to spend a few hours of your life, I suppose you could say,
good, man.
before you peg it.
And
know.
with your target of 100% attendance, which you've achieved,
Fully met.
so you have been making the effort to get here every week. But
If
then why do you want to come here? I mean, what's the
What's the pull? What's the draw?
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's the thought of I just got a lovely cake today for the 100% attendance. I mean, I turned up here on the week that I weren't meant to turn up. And that wouldn't have mattered anyway because that was an absent week because I came down and on the front door of the smokehouse there's a letter from Joe or a note saying someone's contracted COVID. Hopefully they're paying them a lot of money. Joke. And this session won't be going ahead this week, so I'm thinking, like this. So I didn't lose anything, and no, I didn't sit in the car outside. I just went straight up to my mates and played pool in the end. So
What's the attraction about actually recording a podcast for you?
it's different. The first time I ever came down here, I don't think you were here, Jay, or you were in the background. Jan, you weren't here. But we did a video as me, Myron, Lorraine, and a few others down here. That's just a few to name, but there's about 10 or 12 of us, I think, maybe 15. And we did the David Bowie cut-up technique. So we're just picking bits and pieces out of the paper, making them into sentences, then made them into a word. And I found a disc at home from the very first iSounds course, iSounds 5, I think it was, or 6. And I listened to it back, and we did a video against a green screen, and it was absolutely. I mean, Lorraine is, you can't see this, but Lorraine's standing there with her arms folded, and then we got me and Myra, and we're all holding mics and miming, because we'd obviously recorded the music and the words. It was brilliant, and I still look at it. I play it at midnight if I do watch it, funnily enough, if I'm not watching other things on telly. It's come a long way. This course has come a long way. It's done a lot of good for me. I feel privileged to actually be on a course like this when it's free, because I mean, I wouldn't pay to come down on this course. But then again, when I look at it in a different light, maybe I would. It's just unique to me. It's such a very highly regarded place held in my heart. And I mean, I've met Jan, and I've met Jay, Uncle Jay and Auntie Janice. I've met Vivian this time. This time I've met Ben, Chrissy's been here as and when, Joe, I can't remember the other guy's name, but, you know, Courtney, I got her email address, so I was lucky. Haven't spoke to any of them.
So you met new people.
So I've met and made new friends. And
has that given you confidence as well, sort of in your general life? Because you mentioned transferable skills. So is that one of the things, transferable well-being as well?
Yeah. Growing up and basically getting a pair without being too crude, obviously. But
I like it, Rich. Thank you,
cool.
mate. A big rundown of iSounds, what it means to Rich, and using inspiration from Rudyard Kipling there. Amazing. Rich, thank you very much for being with us today. On that note, shall we see if
Mr. Kipling cake.
A Mr. Kipling cake. I'm trying to get some more audience, but no. So what we'll do, we'll do a big road. Yeah, I think we should do that. Thanks very much, folks. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.